Hello. The pandemic has forced a lot of us to be more creative with digital media. This year, instead of a conventional carol service, we're doing a carol video with 5 short contributions on favourite carols from ONR staff and music from their chosen carols playing in the background. I'd like to thank everyone who's contributed, especially Mark Patterson, for putting the whole thing together. I hope you enjoy it. To start us off, I've chosen the first and last verse and the chorus of Michael Perry's Calypso Carol. I think the words speak for themselves, and I've found the last verse especially to be true for me. See him lying on a bed of straw, draughty stable with an open door, Mary cradling the babe she bore, the Prince of Glory is his name. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men, just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came. Mine are riches from your poverty, from your innocence, eternity. Mine forgiveness by your death for me, child of sorrow for my joy. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem, to see the Lord appear to men, just as poor as was the stable then, the Prince of Glory when he came.
Christmas time we turn our attention to carols, and there are 2 that I particularly enjoy, although their musical characteristics are quite extreme, from calm and sombre to an uplifting crescendo. My favourite is In the Bleak Midwinter, the Gustav Holst musical setting. Some may say this is a mournful and depressing tune, but I like the harmony. And for me, this goes to the heart of Christmas and conveys a compelling message, particularly the last verse. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can, I give him, give my heart. Christmas can often be overshadowed by commercialism and material consumption. The final verse of this carol reminds us that it's not about what you've achieved, your status, the material things in life, or how many expensive gifts you give, but how you live your life and what's in your heart, borne out by demonstrating human kindness and compassion. Now, at the other end of the scale is Hark the Herald Angels Sing, a vibrant and tumultuous celebration that tends to end a carol service with a rousing, uplifting anthem. I love to sing the soprano descant in the choir during our school carol services, and this is one of those carols that anyone can really sing out loud to, because there's so much going on when you get to the last verse. No one can hear or even cares if you're singing out of tune. Happy Christmas.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing. The modern version of this carol has been adapted from an original composition by Charles Wesley. As with most hymns penned by Charles Wesley, it conveys a rhythmic verse, very deep and substantial biblical truths. Here is my summary of the carol. Verse 1 invites earth to join in the joy of the angels in heaven. The joy is because the broken relationship between God and mankind is restored by the coming of Jesus. Verse 2 states that the restoration was only possible by someone who was both God and man. So God chose to become man. The Old Testament prophet Isaiah foretold the coming of Jesus to earth and was the first to call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Verse 3 states that Jesus came to bring light and life, so mankind, as it says, no more may die. This is what the fuss is all about, why Christmas is good news for all mankind.
Hello everybody. The carol that I've chosen is Away in a Manger, a simple children's carol that focuses on the very essence of what Christmas is all about, the birth of Jesus. When I sing this carol, I'm transported back in time, back to the 1960s when I was a young child, eagerly looking forward to opening all my presents, looking forward to eating all of the festive food, and enjoying being fussed over by all the members of the family as the youngest. Now I'm the oldest in the family, I look back on all the Christmas presents I've opened over the years, and I realise that the best one I got was the one from God. Jesus. A big brother, a best friend, a father, and a saviour all rolled into one. Sometimes we need a simple view of a child to cut through all of the things that distract us grown-ups and focus on what's important. And that's never a bad thing, particularly at Christmas. Have a great time and God bless.
My favourite carol is What She Wrote David Fitting, which is written by Cecil Francis Alexander, which sums up the Trinity story for me. I find the first verse considered really haunting, singing the chill that was fun. I wish you all a Merry Christmas on behalf of the Bootle